first step is to cut our tulle. And here at the ribbonretreat.com, we carry these spools of tulle, and we carry a huge selection of colors and also glimmer tulle. And so the rolls of tulle are really, really awesome for any kind of project, so you're not having to cut out huge sheets of tulle. And so you're going to roll out your tulle and then cut 4 pieces out. One at 10 inches, 9.5 inches, 9 inches, and 8.5 inches. Now before we make our bow, make sure that you have a needle and thread ready. I've doubled mine and put a knot in the end, and we do have a tutorial for that if you're not sure how to do that. Now get your piece of tulle. This one is 10 inches long, and these spools of tulle are about 5.5 inches wide. So we're just going to take the tulle and then fold it in half. Okay, so once you have it doubled and even on the side, we're going to bring the bottom up. We're basically making a bow tie bow. From the top down. And we want that to be even, so be centered where it's overlapping in the center. And then take your needle and your thread, bring it under the bottom, and then under again, and then out again, under again. And then just pinch right there, and then bring it through, and don't tug really hard or else the knot will come through. Now bring it around the back. And we're just going to tighten it a little bit. And then just stick it through a couple times. And then we're done. We'll just cut it off with your scissors. And that completes our first bow. And then go ahead and do this technique with the other 3 pieces of tulle that you've cut out. Once you've finished your 4 bows, we're going to put them together. So take the largest bow and take your needle and thread and make sure that you have a knot in the end. And then we're going to turn the bow to the back and stick the needle through. And make sure you stick it through the center. Sometimes the center is a little bit off from where the bow is made. And then take your next biggest one and do the same thing. Okay, and then just make sure that they're all stacked right on top of each other. Make sure that the ends are even. And then you can squeeze them together. And then wrap the thread around. Okay, and then when it's tight, go ahead and take a couple stitches in the back, just like we did with the little bows. Your thread. And that finishes our bow, and now we just need to add the center. Okay, now we're going to add a clip, and you can also add a headband to this bow. I'm doing a French barrette clip, so I'm going to take the spring out. Now I'm going to turn my bow over to the back. And place hot glue on my French barrette, and then place it on the back of the bow. Okay, and now we're going to wrap more tulle around the bow. So cut a 4-inch piece of tulle from your tulle spool, and then fold this piece a bunch of times. Now we're going to put a little bit more hot glue just in the center. And we're gonna add this tool right here. And then just be a little bit careful because the hot glue will come through the tool and get your fingers. So once that's cooled down, now we're gonna wrap this tool around our bow. And I just like to wrap it around until I get to where I can't wrap it anymore. So I'm going to stop there, add a little bit more hot glue. And then place it there. Okay, and then just cut off the excess. And now we're going to add a gem or some other type of embellishment for the center, or you can just leave it like this. This is super cute too. Now we're going to add some embellishment to our bow, and I'm showing you this cute gem right here. We sell these at theribbonretreat.com, and this would look awesome on this bow, and you would just put it right in the center, and that would just totally give it a little bit of bling. And then I wanted to show you, we have these gem sheets, and these are super cool for this project. So it's a big sheet of gems, and I'll show you what that looks like. They come in these huge sheets, and so I've cut off a row of 3 across, and then I'm going to add it to mine. Before I do that though, when you cut them, you can see a little bit of the edges right here, and so to make those go down, you can just take your lighter and then shrink them down just like you would with ribbon. They don't go away completely, but it does help the look a little bit. Okay, so now take your bow, place a little bit of hot glue on the back, place one end of the gems on, and we'll wrap it around and see where it ends. I'm just going to add a little bit more hot glue right next to where we started. Alright, so we're almost done. Now we just need to add back our spring for the French barrette. Close it up, and here we have our finished bow, bling and all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on the Tulle hair bow. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials each week, and visit theribbonretreat.com to get all of your supplies. Thank you.